It is a super exciting day for the Morini. I've got the bike loaded up on the trailer. Yes, it is snow and ice all over the ground, but I don't care. It is cold. It is finally time to install those new Rizoma race retro handlebars onto my STR. So I'm going to meet up with Paul right now, and we're gonna get those bars installed. All right, so I made it over here. Meet Paul.
What's going on?
Paul's already got tools laid out, and he's got tools in his hand, and we're getting ready to start removing these handlebars. I'll get the key out of the way.
Don't shop at Flip My Cycle. Just kidding.
All right, so I'm gonna set the camera up on the tripod and kind of talk the way through it. Here we go.
Everybody in the world gets to see how fat I am. That's cool.
I got another camera in the car, so that one.
All right, are we filming?
We're rolling.
All right, cool. So we're gonna take the bar end caps off first. This has already got the impact on them. Oh yeah. All right. Now we need to take the throttles off, or the controls off. After that, the electrical controls. All right. There's the other one.
All right.
All right. Now we need to switch to our Phillips head.
Phillips head.
Yeah, and it's got a light on it, so we're gonna come from this side on this, bro. All right. So there should be
Right there.
I think so. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not a Torx first.
It's Torx.
It's Torx. All right. Let's see if it's that little guy. Be cool if everything's the same size, right?
Yep. It'd be perfect.
Oh, it is. How about that?
Sweet.
Your bike's different than hers.
Is it?
Yeah, same bike. Weird.
That is super weird.
All right. So I usually don't take these all the way apart. I just take them apart enough to slide off. There should be another one on your side, I think, or two.
Hold on. So
There's one right here.
and there's one right here.
One right there. All right.
Yep.
Should just slide on off the end. All right. Put your grips on there. Good. All right. It's your job to get on this side.
Okay.
For sure.
You send me the view. I'll go ahead and start on that.
All right. I got it. All right, so the hardest part of the job so far was getting these bad boys off. You see them on that side?
Now this one's gonna be kind of awkward to get to. Oh, never mind.
And you might have to take it all the way out. I don't remember. It's been about a year since we did Meredith. So if you want to go ahead and take your screws all the way out, we can.
Okay.
This one's the one that's got the throttle cable attached to it. So. Just don't lose the screws. Yep. By the way, for everybody wondering, it's been snowing in North Carolina for like 2 days.
Snowing like mad. The bike is filthy right now. That's in there.
Alrighty. So now we got the, I think it's the same one actually. Yeah. Same Allen head to get the clutch lever off.
Alright. Got a little carried away there.
It's easy to do with the impact. You want to put those back in too? Or you good to go?
I'm just going to lay that
Leave
right
it over here on the bench.
for now.
Alright, so next move is let's go ahead and loosen this up. That way it'll be out of the way. The brake fluid reservoir and the brake lever. And you can take a paint pen or something to mark the location, but it should be pretty easy to see. There's like a little divot on it right there.
Yeah.
Alright, good to go. And this way you don't even have to mess with anything. Alright.
Left and right.
This one's right.
No, this one's right.
That depends on what side you're standing on, Chris. See, it's my right. You're left.
Something like that.
Alright, so now we'll use the bigger guy.
Might not have been nothing wrong with it.
Oh my god, look at that.
Look at that.
User error. Alright, so since I have done this before, what I noticed last time was if you just loosen up the riser mounts and slide the bar over, it gives you enough end usually to pull this off the end.
A little bit more.
Alright, well then let's go ahead and take
it all the way off.
Alright, go ahead. I got the bars. You're good. Alright, that's it, yep. And it actually does matter which side you put them on.
Okay, so this is right.
Yep. And we're going to put these back together once we get them off because it goes all the way through top and bottom riser mount.
Okay. Don't want to lose nothing.
Nope. Alright, so here you go.
There's left.
This one, oh, that one goes with that one. Didn't want to lose it. Totally dropped it.
Is the left side?
Yeah, that's the same one you just took off. Okay. Alright, now here's the other one.
Side.
I'm going to slide the throttle right off the edge.
Look at that.
Nice and clean. Easy work, easy work. Alright, so to keep the throttle where it's supposed to be at, let's put one of those screws back in here, brother. Because it actually has like a little notch on it that holds it in there.
So, where's the... Alright, that should hold it together.
Yep.
Alright. So, what I was talking about before, like you see the holes in there? So, is there like a notch in there somewhere? Where
No, there's no notch or anything. So like
there's not a notch?
No, there's not a notch, and there's actually
there is one
one on that one. Let's see about this side. Yep, there's one on this one too. So we'll have to take them apart enough. And I guess, does this have different options, like mounting options?
No. So I bought blue painter's tape with me so that we can put that on there, and it should like indent the tape where it goes, and that's where we will know where to drill at.
Well, you know, it'd be cool as shit if it just lined up, and it looks like it might.
Well,
only one way to find out.
Alright, so a big moment we've all been waiting for. That should line up.
Yeah, that should line up really perfect.
Right there. I hope it doesn't hit my windshield. What do you think?
Well, you can always tilt them back a little bit, but that would defeat the whole purpose, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Let's find out. So put the little riser underneath there.
Riser.
Bar. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. I think it's gonna work out perfect. And the cool thing about the bars is we can put that hole wherever we want to.
I think it's hitting my front fairing. I thought it was.
It is definitely hitting the front fairing.
I might have to take the front fairing off. What do you think?
If you want to, so do you. All I need is a couple screws.
Because it's supposed to fit a little more flatter and be angled back.
Yeah, and be angled back. So you got to pull back, right? Gotcha. All right. Well,
so we're gonna pull the front fairing off and see how things line up.
Indubitably, sir.
Indubitably.
All right. So we just took the front cowl off. So the little visor piece, you have to take off 6 screws on the outside. Then there's a bracket that reveals itself, and there's 2 screws on each side on the bracket, and then 2 more Allen screws down here at the bottom, and then the whole front cowl just comes off. Chris is getting some painter's tape ready so we can line up for the divots for the handlebars.
Should be about right there.
Yep, somewhere in that region. And you said this one has one too?
This one has one as well.
We could just like take a tape measure and measure in between on the old Morini handlebars, but that's too much math.
Man.
We don't be mathing.
Oh.
Alright, let's slip this bar end on there. Okay, that one's your side. This one's this side. Alright, go in the hole. Oh, don't tell me the throttle tube's different size. That'd be gnarly.
That would be no bueno.
No bueno. No bueno at all. Alright, let's get this screw out of here so we can see what we're doing. That guy right there. Here, hold the bars. Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
Look at that. It slides right in there whenever you turn it right.
Okay, so there's
So we
the bar.
guesstimated properly.
And then if you get that lined up.
That's lined up. Alright, get it where you want it at? Right about there?
Let's give a little bit more.
Alright.
About right there.
Alrighty. And
we'll put a screw in there.
this
I'm gonna put a screw in there and tighten it up, and it should create a divot
in that painter's tape.
in the painter's tape. It'll help if I had a screw. What?
Most likely. Alright, there's one there. Let's get that bad boy started. Alright. And then get the other one started just a little bit because we don't want to crack the housing because it's actually a plastic housing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're using impact tools, so you know, big boy stuff. Alright, let's get it there. Did it grab?
Yeah, it grabbed.
Tighten it just a little bit more, but real slow. And make sure your controls are facing the right way.
Well, the bars aren't even facing the right way yet.
Oh, they go this way, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Got you. Well, my side was actually for this side. Yes, sir. There we go. We both have this problem with patience. We're like, this job should be done already.
5 hours later.
We were thinking about taking the whole bike apart. You guys just don't know about that yet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now we gotta get them where you want them at.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna let Chris sit on it and see where we're gonna position the bars.
What about turn the bars?
Yeah. Oh, how about that? Fucking genius, Chris. That's what brains are for.
Yeah, man. Brains are awesome.
Brains are awesome. Hey, you brought the right shirt. Alright, that should be out.
Alright, so last camera died. I had to change camera, so it might look a little bit different. And the progress we've made so far is we've got the bars mounted and about where I want them at. So that is kind of what we're working with right there. And I think I'm pretty happy with that.
All right. So now the next thing we're going to do is measure from the end of the bar in 6 inches, and then directly on the bottom is where the divot for the controls are, and we learned that from measuring the stock bars. And there's a piece of plastic on the inside of the controls that mounts it like that.
So once that's on there, that'll sit just like that, like so. And
yep, and that's right on the bottom. I can feel it with my finger.
And everything should line up perfectly right there. So we're going to get the measuring. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer so you guys can see what we're doing.
And then that'll be that. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah. I wasn't even recording that piece either.
No, man, we should have had that. We're too good measurers. We know 6 inches when we see it.
I tell you.
All right, hold on. I think I messed the tape up, man. I'm going to have to put another little spot piece of tape on the bottom. We're just making a medley of this one.
Oof. Piece it together.
Be like Johnny Cash, one piece at a time, baby. All right, and I've got it directly on the end of the bar, and I'm holding it flat so you can see.
6 incher. Right.
Yeah, that looks pretty much on the bottom of me.
Right there.
All right, cool. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Yep, we got a nice little mark. Chuck.
I wish I had like a punch or something. Yeah. So that it didn't.
Hold on, I might have a punch in here, and
So
then we may be able to find a hammer.
Drift on me.
Hey, guess what? I got a punch.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. And I'm pretty sure we've got a hammer in the car, so let me go grab that.
Alright. Oh, we slipped.
There we go.
And then other side.
So what we're doing right now is just using a metal punch and a hammer to make a divot. Did it make enough of a divot for the drill bit to get started?
It's pretty deep in there.
How about this side?
Let me re-punch this side.
Oh, I heard it go in the little knot, so there's definitely a notch on it. All right, cool. And now we've got the old faithful D-walt on hand. We pre-measured the existing holes on the last bars, so we cheated a little bit. All right, it's on slow speed.
Ready?
Yep, ready to go.
Be slipping. Hot dog down the hallway.
Not like we've ever played that game before.
All right, full send.
Full send. What nobody tells you is whenever you go home and you find metal shards in everything you own.
Yes. Dude, that was perfect. Like the way it clicked.
Really? Oh yeah, I heard it click.
And
so
then,
that was it?
Yep, and it's got the right amount just on the end too.
All right, sweet. So we can go ahead and put the screws back in that one, huh? All right, and we found out with these Rizoma bars that if you line the O up, basically with the center part of your steering neck, that's right. All right, so I'm gonna hold them where he wants them.
Actually, tilt it up a little bit more.
Right there. All right.
Yeah, and then maybe I won't have to trim as much off the front.
Yeah, off the cowl.
Yeah.
So we did find out he's going to have to trim part of his cowl off, but that's going to be another project, probably. You know, you got to get Harbor Freight by Dremel.
All right, we're sending it.
All right, straight send the front some more. All right. And this one just a little bit more. She's got about I'd say 1/8 of an inch on her.
Right here?
Yes, sir. Perfect. Oh, that's great.
And you hit the
got a little bit on the back.
Let's see. How are we looking? Yeah, there's gap showing on back.
There's a fingernail width, so I'd say a 32nd on the front. What you got on the back? 1/4 or 1/8?
Maybe a little less than 1/8.
All right. You want to loosen these up just a little bit, or you think that's good?
I don't think it's going to get any closer. These are a little bit fatter than
the stock bars.
The stock bars, but I really don't think that's going anywhere for now.
All right. Cool. No problem with the throttle cable?
Throttle's working good.
All right, cool.
There's just enough gap for me to put my bar end back on there.
Nice.
I like it.
Measure twice, cut once.
I like it a lot.
All right. You want to hold this while I grab the other piece for you?
Okay.
All right. It's 2-in-1. Is this lubricating fluid? Bike chain kit. I bet you that'll work like a charm.
I don't want it coming back off, man.
All right, fuck it. We'll dry lube it. Twist this bad boy on there. Yeah. Remember how we had to twist this thing off? It's the same procedure getting this sunbed back on there.
Send it.
All right. We definitely had to put the other lever back on there.
Okay.
So while we're off camera, we did get the brake lever situated. So at a later date, he's going to have to probably just pop this digital display off and run the brake line behind it, or either loosen the banjo bolt and change the direction of it. But he's not losing any information off of the screen right now, so he's not really worried about it. Oh yeah, I forgot your end was bent.
Yeah, it's bent.
It's got a little monkey tail on it.
Yeah, that'll get replaced soon.
You like that angle?
Yeah, that feels pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
All right, cool. Let's see if she'll start up. I mean, that's basically the job, right?
Yeah.
And we thought we'd never get finished.
And the job goes on and on and on.
This is a job that never ends. I saw some shit on YouTube the other day about how that was a Mandela effect thing. And I was like, whoa, maybe it is. So with these cables from the factory on these Motor Morinis, they have these little, I guess you'd call them like zip ties. And it puts your cables wherever you want them at. From the factory, they've got them hiked up really high. And since Chris changed the geometry of his bars, there's a cable tied down here that he's going to have to pop off and then pull the extra through. You see what I'm talking about?
Can't do too much with the throttle cable, but it's not blocking.
Well, you see the cable on that side?
This side here?
Yeah, right here. Watch. See, whenever I pull it right here, it goes down.
Oh yeah.
So you're going to have to take these off and then re-zip tie it down here at the neck.
Well,
so there's a zip tie right there. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Or it's not even a zip tie; it's a piece of metal, like a springy piece of metal.
But I can put a
But you can put a zip tie around it. Yep.
But right now, like the way it sits,
yeah,
I can still see my speed. I can still see my tack. Still see my fuel gauge. So I don't
everything. So you're content with that?
Yes. Yeah.
You just have to get those bar ends on there and get the cowl done. That's nice.
There you go.
That really does look different.
Completely changed the way the bike looked.
Sweet.
I like it, man. What do you think?
I like it too. No, I mean, it looks so much sportier with the pullback on there.
The thing is, like, the bars were hitting the cowboy board.
Yeah.
Now, you see where my controls are?
Yeah.
You think that's going to hit even more?
It may.
Let's see if we can line it up real quick.
All right, let's try it.
Alright, so with Paul's expertise, we got the bars installed. That is what it looks like. It is too cold for me to do a ride and review right now, so that'll probably be my next video whenever the weather warms up. But this will be it for this video. Until then, everybody keep riding safe.